Good morning or good afternoon. Of course, that all depends on where you're calling in from. I am Yvonne from Colorado, and today is Friday, March the 27th. I want to welcome you to today's Midday Prosperity Mindset Coaching Call brought to you by the Unit of Prosperity. We do these mindset calls Monday through Friday, but Fridays are always extra special because we get to hear from our amazing leader who is the creator of the UOP. He is a family man who's been married to his wife for 11 years. They have 3 children and currently reside in Tennessee. He is a world-class entrepreneur who has proven that you can still become extremely successful regardless of your past or present circumstances. We call him the Hope Giver because he gives hope that anyone can have the freedom to live life on their own terms and build a lifestyle that most only dream of. The Unit of Prosperity has now grown to more than 40,000 members worldwide, and that is all thanks to his relentless efforts to bring value to the industry. He has just been named the #1 Internet marketer for 2014 and has personally introduced and trained thousands of entrepreneurs and has produced several six-figure leaders. He has a passion for helping others and with his unique training style is on a mission to create millionaires and change the world. Please grab something to write with because you will certainly want to take notes as he shares with us his message for the day. I am proud to call him my partner and my friend, the Hope Giver, Mr. Reginald Stinson. Reginald, are you there?
Yes, I am. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you perfectly fine.
All right, thank you for that wonderful introduction.
You're so welcome.
All right, awesome, you guys. Excuse me. So today I am going to be talking about becoming a network marketing professional or transitioning from being an amateur to a network marketing professional. But before I get into the main focus point of the call, I want to go over some things that we have taken place as a team. First of all, June 5th and 6th, we are having a generic network marketing event. It doesn't matter what company you are in. It doesn't matter what team you're on, so on and so forth. It's a generic network marketing event. Obviously, we're not pitching any business opportunities, anything like that at the meeting. We basically are just giving back to the community and teaching you how to become an internet marketing professional or teaching you ways that you can master the internet. We also have a special guest, Myron Golden, who's a multi-millionaire who will be there as well, presenting value. And wherever you are in your business, if you're looking to take things to the next level, to the next dimension, you have to surround yourself around the people who have the results that you want, and you want to be receiving information or receiving value from people who have the results now that you want. So you definitely want to get to that event. The tickets are on sale right now. You can go to uopevents.com. Again, that's www.uopevents.com. Don't wait too late because they probably will sell out. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with this topic. This is something that I'm very passionate about because at one time when I first got started in this industry, I was an amateur. All right. I was an amateur network marketer. Okay. I can't even put professional in the title because it wasn't anything about me professional when I first got in. And it wasn't something that I was doing intentionally. A lot of it was due to the ignorance due to ignorance of a lot of things or a lot of subject matters, excuse me, that I'm going to bring to your attention today. So first, we're going to talk about what professionals are. If you want to be a professional network marketer, then you absolutely must have vision. You must know where you are going. You must have your vision written down. You must set daily goals. You must set weekly goals. You must set monthly goals, yearly goals, so on and so forth. Because if you don't have a vision, just like the Bible says, a man will perish, and you will find yourself winging your way to success. And if you're winging your way to success, in essence, you are really winging yourself to failure. You will go nowhere fast. You may have a little production in your business, but if you don't have any clear insight on where it is that you are going in your business, why are you doing this, so on and so forth, again, you will have little to no production. Professionals are students of the game. what does that mean exactly, Reginald? Well, it simply means this. Professionals are always in learning mode. They don't allow their ego to get so big to the point they feel like they don't need to show up to calls like this, or they don't have to show up to events, or they don't have to show up to trainings, or matter of fact, they don't have to read. They don't have to spend time or invest in themselves to keep the sword sharpened, in a sense, if I can use that as an analogy. They don't have to invest in themselves. They don't show up. They don't do anything. That's not a professional. That is an amateur. Professionals are always students of the game, because in this game of network marketing, if you are in a home business, I don't care what type of business that you are in, whether you're selling eBay training, or if you're selling coffee, or you're selling makeup, it does not matter. You are in the direct sales industry. All right? For the most part, you're there. You're in network marketing. You have to network if you're building a team, or if you're referring to customer, whatever language you want to use. You are in the network marketing space. All right? The home-based business space. And if you get to the point to where you feel like you're too good for training, and you're not innovating or evolving with the industry, because of this industry that we are in, it is constantly changing. It's always changing. Then, again, you will find yourself in a rock and a hard place. And, again, you're not a professional, and the results in your business will display that, or will show that. Professionals are inspirational. Professionals empower. Professionals innovate. Professionals evolve. Professionals are positive. Professionals are not constantly putting out negative energy, negative things on social media. Professionals don't bash people. Professionals don't bash companies. That is all amateur activity. All right, if you're bashing, if you're negative, if you're not empowering, if you're not inspirational, then guess what? You are not a professional. All right, if you want to be professional, then I challenge you to become more inspirational. Put out things, words of life. Put out things that inspire people. Put out things that empower people to pursue their dreams and do things that they didn't think what was possible. Professionals innovate. All right, they're constantly innovating. They're constantly creating, being different, being set apart from the competition, or if you want to call those people competition, or being set apart from people, other people in the industry. They're constantly cultivating and creating and innovating. Professionals do that. Professionals produce. All right? Professionals produce. That is key, because there's so many people, so many amateurs that consider themselves professionals, and they talk about what it is that they're going to do, but they never do it. Professionals don't talk about what they're going to do. They just go out there and do it. And not only by doing that, they also have the habits to equate to the amount of income that they want to produce. If you want to produce a professional level income, you have to have the habits to match up with the income that you desire to produce. For example, if you say that, hey, Bob, I'm used to calling, I ask everybody, who wants to earn a six-figure income? I have no idea how many people are on this call, because I got on right on time today. But there's probably hundreds of people on this call, and everybody will say yes. All right? But if I ask people who have the habits of a six-figure income earner, all right, those yeses will go down. If you desire to become professional in this industry, because the reality is, if you look all around you, guys, look around you, ladies and gentlemen, the people that are extremely successful in this industry, the people that have the results that you want, all right, that you want in your business, the results that you desire to have, the people who are living the life that you desire to live, all right, the people who are traveling places that you desire to travel, the people who are doing that, they are professionals. You don't see them getting into bickering matches and bashing folks that may have left the company, or they leave a company and now all of a sudden they want to bash the company they left, or they're bashing other people, or they're getting on webinars bashing, or they're always negative, talking about this and that, or some bad news every single day being displayed. You don't see that coming from professionals. You don't see that. That is amateur activity. And unfortunately, early on in my career, I used to do that. And what I found is that, yeah, you will have an audience of people that will follow you if you're negative and you're constantly downing and degrading other people, talking bad about other people, you're doing those unprofessional things, yes, you will have other unprofessional people who follow you. But at the end of the day, you're going to have more people unfollow you than you are going to have people who actually follow you. All right? And it took me a while to realize that, because I attracted a bunch of negative people that didn't do diddly squat in the business. Diddly squat. Now, professionals attend events. Now, there's been a lot of things that have happened over the last couple of years in the industry due to the digital age, if I can call it that, and these different companies that have come out that have bashed, different local events, and kind of strayed people away and attracted more lazy people than people who are actually going to go out there and produce and create the lifestyle that they deserve. And that's unfortunate. But as I've studied the industry, because, again, a professional is a student of the game. I don't care what company people are in, all right? I look and see what it is that they're doing and try to figure out how I can apply it to my business to create the same result, if not greater result. And I looked at the results of those people who are professional, the people who are earning several six figures a month. That's right, several six figures a month. If you're going to play it, in my opinion, this is what I believe. If I'm going to play the game, I'm going to play it to win, and I'm going to play it big. I'm not going to limit myself to what man say I should make or what man say I should have. I'm going to dream bigger, all right? I'm not going to limit myself. So if I want to create the result or the income that these people that are earning several six figures a month, several $1 million a year, then I need to study the craft and see what it is that they're doing. And one thing that I learned that they do is that they have a lot of events, some online, a whole lot offline events. All right? They attend the events. They create the events. They build communities. Professionals build communities. All right? They built a solid community. They built a solid fan base, if you want to call it that. They built a group of loyal followers. Why? Because these people are pouring value into their life. All right? And it doesn't matter what people say, because the reality is professionals understand that once you get on the pathway to success, that you are going to accumulate a lot of haters on that journey. People are going to hate on you. That's why professionals stay in the solution, not the problem. They don't operate in the problem. They don't focus on the problem. They don't focus on the haters. And just like one of my mentors told me, you have not made it in this industry unless you make it on scam.com. Once you land on scam.com, because we know it's just a website that some loser, I hate to say this, but loser created just to slander and bash people for no apparent reason, that a bunch of disgruntled people that most of the stuff that they're complaining about is their fault anyway, go in there and complain. All right? It's nothing that's regulated and ran by the government. But one of my mentors, who is extremely successful, who is a multi-millionaire, told me that you have not made it in this industry unless you hit scam.com or any scam website. All right? So I'm telling you all that professionals stay in the solution. You will accumulate haters. All right? But we don't focus on the haters. We focus on the solution. Because if the reality is, in the world that we live in, everybody is not going to agree with you. Everybody is not going to like you. Everybody may not align with your vision. Everybody is not going to join you. Your focus should not be on those people, because I call them problematic people. All right? You should focus on those who want to work with you. You should focus on those people's vision who align with yours. You should focus on those people who trust you. Because if you, as a professional, are sowing, again, this is what professionals do. Professionals focus on sowing into people's lives. Because in this industry that we are in, folks, in this industry that we are in, ladies and gentlemen, it's all about relationships. There's not too many people out there that people trust. As a matter of fact, there's not many people out there that people can trust. If we be honest about it. So if they trust you, if people trust you, people will follow you, regardless of the circumstances, regardless of what happened, regardless of what people say. If people know, like, and trust you, people will follow you. Professionals develop a skill of selling. Okay? You either want to major in the minors or you want to major in the majors. And unfortunately, a lot of amateurs major in the minors. And another one of my mentors told me is that people who are unable to pay are unable to charge. Let me say it again. People who are unable to pay are unable to charge. Now, this may be a controversial topic because some people think that everything should be free. All right? Well, look around you. How many multi-million-dollar companies, corporations, businesses, whatever, made those millions of dollars that you desire? Let me repeat that. How many multi-million-dollar businesses, companies, corporations, whatever, that you desire made those billions by giving away stuff for free? All right? So it's not even realistic. And the reality is we sell unconsciously every single day. And selling does not mean that you are just selling people trash. Or selling does not mean that you're constantly beating down people's door and asking for money or all the time. I'm not talking about aggressive selling, because the reality is we sell every single day unconsciously without knowing it. And guess what? We're not reaping or yielding any income from that selling. For example, we may sell a restaurant that we like. All right, that restaurant is the food is fire. The food is great. The food just, makes you want to come back for more, so on and so forth. Or the movie is great. Or, man, if you bought the new BMW 7 Series or 8 Series, whatever, man, you should go and get it. That is selling. Selling. It's all selling. Sales is the highest paid profession in the world. Let me repeat it. Google it. You can do whatever you want if you don't believe me. But sales is the highest paid profession. Key word, profession in the world. Sales is a profession, and it's a skill that everyone should learn if they want to create prosperity. Because the reality is, if you give value, if you're giving value, and anyone that knows the unit of prosperity, if you've been with us for the past 2 years or the 3 years or whatever, you know that we always exceed expectations as far as value is concerned. So if we're going to offer you something for sale, you know that it contains value. All right? And it's all about presenting and giving value to the marketplace, whether you're doing that for free, because there are times when you need to give away value for free, but there also are times that you should charge. All right? And you have to understand and have that balance in your business, because if you don't have that balance and you're constantly giving away things that you should be charging for free, then you're going to find yourself running a nonprofit business from the discomfort of your home. Do you want to be profitable or do you want to be non-profitable? Ask yourself that question. And the people, look at the people. Most of the people that complain about paying for stuff, the reality is they don't have the results that you want in your business or that you want in your life. So you have to consider the source. Consider the source and consider where this stuff is coming from. And it took me a while when I first got in to grasp this, because I did not personally. I didn't want to buy anything. I wanted to get everything free. I wanted to go on these black hat sites and get crack software. Some of you all probably still doing that. I'm speaking to somebody. I know I am. You go on black hat software, you get the crack software, you try to find the freebie or make a download on some CD, that CD course that you didn't want to buy. All this shenanigans is going on because people don't want to buy. They don't want to invest in themselves. And I did that for years. I did it for years. And guess what? I made money, all right, but the breakthrough didn't really come until I was willing to start paying for stuff, all right? Because you got to think about it like this. Whoever you are taking crack software from, and I don't even know why I'm on this, but whoever you're taking this stuff from, they worked extremely hard to create this software. Well, they worked extremely hard to make this movie. And now you're going to basically steal it from them to try to get it free? Would you want someone to do that to you? Absolutely not. You would not want somebody to do that to you. And it's all psychological, because if you're looking for something free in that manner, then psychologically you're going to do something to attract All right? Those people who are in the same mindset that you are. All right? So change your mindset. Professionals don't have ego. All right? Professionals don't have ego. Let me say it again. Professionals don't have ego. This is probably one of the things that either make or break people. This is one of those things that destroy relationships. This is one of those things that destroys people. Because here's what happens to some people. All right, they get a little taste of success. All right, a little taste of success. Not all of a sudden, they feel like they're bigger than their mentors now. They have worked with them to get them where they are, or they're bigger than everyone else, or no one can tell them anything. Now all of a sudden, they're ready to lead an empire. All right, and they don't have that balance of knowing when it's time to lead and knowing when it's time to follow. Professionals have that balance. There's a time for everyone to step up and say, hey, it's time for me to lead. And there's a time for everyone, regardless of income, to where you may have to fall back and say, hey, it's time to follow or it's time to serve. All right? And if you have an ego and you just want to be the chief and not the Indian, then that's a no-go. And people will see through that. All right? And that is the most unattractive thing, or the most attractive characteristic that anyone can have is ego. All right? People don't like people with egos. Professionals understand the power of creating their own products. All right? I didn't understand this. I had a friend of mine that was telling me to create my own products for years. I just politely ignored it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Oh, I don't have time for it. So on and so forth. But at some point, you have to reach a point to create your own products. And when you create that own product, you should, especially when you create results and you have the success and whatever that other people desire to have, that's the opportunity for you. Because you have to remember, guys, this is not charity. I think people confuse the two. They confuse running a business with charity. If you want to run a charity, and there's nothing wrong with charity. I do a lot of charity donations and a lot of charity work here in Tennessee. It's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And I want you to understand that with charity, you're doing things you're not expecting pay in return, but you're just donating your time, donating your money. You're not really expecting anything in return. You're not expecting to be compensated for whatever you do for that charity, whether you're sending money, whether you're volunteering at the mission or whatever it is, Salvation Army. You're not expecting any compensation in return. But when you join this industry of network marketing or the home-based business industry, as an entrepreneur, I thought you joined to be compensated for that. Am I wrong or am I right? You joined because you wanted to be compensated for the work that you put in and for the product that you create. And now I understand the power of creating your own products. Because once you create your own products, if you are in a network marketing company and a network marketing company, for whatever reason, they decide to terminate you because for whatever reason, don't matter what the reason is, but it happens in this industry. There's tons of people that have been terminated. Some were rightfully so. Some were not rightfully so. But if you have your own product, all right, no network marketing company can take that away from you because you have ownership. You have 100% ownership on products that you create. And that's not a negative against the industry because, again, I love the industry of network marketing, and I love the leverage that network marketing gives people. However, in addition to that, once you go pro, like Eric Worre say, you should be creating your own products. Teach people how to do what you've done, or they will buy it from someone else. This is what my mentor, Myron Golden, told me. And that resonated with me because it's true. It is probably the realest thing somebody has ever said to me. Teach people how to do what you've done, or they will buy it from someone else. People will buy. They're either going to buy from you, or they're going to buy it from someone else. That's just the nature of the beast. That's just how we people are. I just bought a Facebook course not too long ago, all right? And I was going to buy it anyway because I wanted to learn more about Facebook advertising. Now, just imagine, for example, if my mentor created a Facebook course or my sponsor created a Facebook course and offered it to me, would I have still bought that course? Absolutely, because that's something that they're good at and something that I wanted to learn. But due to them knowing or having the information and not offering it to me, guess what happened? I went to get it for someone else and made their money. All right, because I understand the power of investing in myself. And again, if you look at the people in your circle of influence that complain about starting a business. You know, for example, oh man, I got to pay $20 to get started, or I got to pay $40 to get started. Why I got to pay to start a business? Where else can you start a business, a real business, for free? Where? You cannot go and open a small business for free. So $40 or whatever it costs to get into it is only scratching the surface. All right, that is a steal. You know, that's a no-brainer in my opinion. So consider the source. Change your mindset, your way of thinking, because there's way too many people that don't have any results. And I said this yesterday, and it's kind of disgusting to me. I'm just being honest with you. It is so disgusting to me. So disgusting to see people teach things or talk about things that they have no expertise in, that they haven't actually experienced the results that they're claiming to be training on, or that they're training on. How can you teach someone else how to be a producer when you haven't produced yet? It doesn't work like that. How can you teach someone how to create a six-figure income when you haven't created a six-figure income yet? How can you give me that roadmap when you haven't even been there yet? You don't know where you're going, but you're going to give me the roadmap. We both going to be lost. That's why we have a bunch of blind leading the blind in the industry, because we have so many people that are offering a destination to some place where they don't even know where the destination really is themselves. How can you give me the destination to freedom when you haven't experienced it yet, or you haven't been there yet? You don't even know how to get there. Professionals understand the power of community. I said this earlier, and I'm going to say it again. Professionals understand the power of community. Community. And I say that to say this. Again, network marketing is a weird industry sometimes. Real industry sometimes. And sometimes, again, companies decide to let you go. And I just had this happen to me. All right, they may not like what you're doing, or they may feel like, well, you're getting too big, so we're going to have to let you go. You know, and that's cool. That's okay. It's their company. They can do whatever they want. I'm not upset or bitter about it or anything like that. You know, but the reality is, as long as you have your community, all right, and that's why my rule of thumb, regardless of what any network marketing company say, all right, regardless, I don't care what it is that I do after this, so on and so forth. I will say this till I die. All right, my loyalty is more so to my team, to my community, to the people that have gotten me to where I am than it is to any network marketing company. I will not ever sell my soul to a company for $1. I will not do that, because it will come back to hunt you in the end. All right? I will go to war for my team through thick and thin. If they're right, if they're in their right, I will go to war with them. Because the reality is, you have to understand this game. And I call it a game, but it's a profession too at the same time. But you have to understand how to play the game. Because the reality is that in network marketing, the people, the community is what creates the paychecks, not the company. So why would you be more loyal to the company than you are to the people that's actually creating the paycheck? Think about it. The company cuts the check, but the community creates the check. The community is what's building the company. All right, it's time to have a paradigm shift and get our priorities in place and know that professionals create communities and they are more loyal to their communities than they are to any company, because a company can pull a plug on you at any moment. And if you've abused your community, all right, and if you were not loyal to your community, guess what? They're not going to be loyal to you. Folks, it's time to go pro. Time to go pro. Like Eric Worre say, we're getting ready to go into a new phase with the unit of prosperity. It's going to be more exciting than ever. I am so excited about what's to come. And if you are looking for a way to create income, or whoever invited you to the call, just get back with whoever it is, all right, and ask them what it is that they're doing to create prosperity. Because here, guys, I'm telling you, this industry right now is the place to be, regardless of all the negativity. Because just like negative stuff happens in corporate America, the same stuff happens over here in the network marketing industry. But I still will forever love this industry because it has given people who originally would not have had an opportunity, all right, to create a six-figure or a seven-figure income, all right, in this industry, you know, that would not have had that same chance or opportunity in corporate America. So you are in the right place at the right time in the right industry. Be proud to be a network marketing professional and go pro. Don't focus on the drama. Don't indulge in it. Don't indulge in the foolery. All right, stay positive. Stay inspirational. All right, stay innovative because things are constantly changing. Produce results. Produce results and create the habits or develop the habits that match with the results that you desire to have. If you don't know what those results are, all right, study what the people are doing. You don't necessarily have to get on the phone with them all the time. Just look at what they do. All right, what are they doing? You making $100,000 a month? What it is that you're doing? Sit back and watch. If you pay attention and you observe, you will easily find out what the formula really is, and you wouldn't believe how simple the formula really is. It took me so long to really understand the concept of this because I'm like, man, it just cannot be that simple. Man, it just cannot be that simple. All right? I was in my own way because I was in my head because I could not believe how simple it was. I'm not saying it's easy, but I couldn't believe how simple it was to create a six-figure income in this industry. Again, I'm not saying it's easy, but it's simple. It's simple. It's a matter of you doing things daily, consistently, over and over again. All right? Again, it's a matter of you doing the same things daily, consistently, over and over again. People fail in this industry because they quit or they don't produce results in this industry because they're not consistent enough. They are not consistent enough, and they don't have the habits that match up with the income level that they desire to produce. So if you want to go pro, look at what the professionals are doing and look at what the amateurs are doing. Obviously, more people are amateurs than they are professionals, so you can easily see those people first. Do the complete opposites, right, of what the amateurs are doing and study professionals. Study professionals. See what it is that they're doing. See what it is, how they handle themselves. See how it is, how they handle adversity. See what they do when they handle hate. Hate is going to happen. I can care less what people say about me. People persecuted Jesus. All right? I'm not greater than Jesus. So how can I expect everybody to be all lovey-dovey and weeby-wobby with me? That's not even real life, folks. You got to have a backbone in this industry to be successful. Because if you're in this industry and you're trying to please every single last person, guess what? You're setting yourself up for a massive heartbreak. Probably a heart attack as well. Because you would never please everybody. Never. Never. Because if you please them in one way, they will find another way for you to displease them. They will find something. Some people are looking for something to complain about in regards to you, in regards to this industry. Stay focused. Stay focused. Stay focused on your vision. Stay focused on those people who are for you, and you will get to the desired end result a lot faster if you stay in the solution. This is Reginald Stinson. We have these calls Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will see you Monday on this call. You all have a great day.
Thanks, Reginald. Thank you.